Um, to my surprise, this morning, the doorbell rang and transport service provider gave me a big package I was waiting for over 2.5 months right now. So what you see here is the just opened box from Zhongshan billion plant. What you see here is a full set of hydroponic or slash aeroponic growing tower called Diamond Tower. There are several of those offered on Alibaba, but most of them use the same design and have the same design flaws, which I was promised this one doesn't have. So, for example, often the walls are not really sealed and leaking water out, and this one shouldn't have that. So I reached out to Zhongshan Billion Plant. I think it was beginning of April. After some discussion, I placed my order on 19th of April. And since then, this package was traveling around the world. Why it took so long? I actively decided for the cheapest transport, including tax and customs already handled. So I can give you some numbers. The whole set was around 250 US dollars offered, plus $85 for shipping and DDP. So what we do right now, I think I will split this a little bit because it's getting a too long video. I will take everything out and check with you together if everything's in there, if something is broken or not, and if everything is fine, we will set up in the tower, or we will build the tower in another video. I don't know how long it will take. I only know a short video of that, so I'm surprised by myself. Okay, so then let's start. So there's a kind of this plastic blisters. Let's take it away. We have, I think these are the rock wool plants. So you can put your seeds in there, and I think it's each pack is for 100 seeds. Then we have the base, and the base looks massive. I thought it's smaller, but yeah, it should handle up to 120 kilograms, which we are not exceeding here because we have only a 30 liter reservoir in the tower, and yeah. So let's do this on the side. Oh, then we have these growing pots or net pots or however you want to call it. I expect those are enough. I don't know exactly the numbers, but I think this tower has around 90 pots or so, which differs also for the other growing towers which are offered. Most of them have around 80, and this is a little bit a bigger one. Yeah, then we have this kind of wall pieces, which is quite clever in my opinion. You have to slap them together. We will figure this out later, or they are only stuck together like that. That's interesting. And those are made out of intransparent plastics, or ABS, I think it is. And why it should be intransparent? Because the roots are not happy if they get sunlight or UV light. So this one is blocking UV light to the inside of the tower, so the roots and the plants can grow perfect. So we have around a big number of those. I will take them out. Ah, yeah, it looks quite good packaged. And let's see what's hiding down there. There are also some. Someone did a really good work for packaging this. Okay, these are the rolls for the base. Let's put it together. Another roll. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have all of the rolls here. Then I ordered a test for the first tests, nutrient solution, and they offer two nutrient solution. I don't know exactly the difference at the moment. I'm also quite new to this whole hobby or whole technology of aeroponics or hydroponics growing, but let's see. Another pots. Okay, this is the pump, and what I discussed with them was that I need a pump with a European plug, and they did that. Also the voltage seems okay. What I'm realizing here, the cover is a little bit off, but usually this is only for a filter. Ah yeah, okay, it's only for a filter. So usually you can put in a filter in here on other pumps, or if you use it in your garden, but I think for that, as we are not using any ah yeah, okay, right now it's on it flush. As we are not using any soil for growing in those systems, I think you don't need the filter here. That's why it's not in. Okay, then we have a small ladder. Ah, okay, that's interesting. That's the how to mix the nutrients to the water. Okay, good to know, because I did not found any information about that before. Okay, this one, these parts have to be put for the correct water flow on the backside of these small wall pieces, or yeah, yeah, we will figure this out later. Then another pot. Oh, this looks massive. And by the way, this is a, oh, there are much more inside there, you can see. As this is the biggest version of the tower, with around 1 meter and 60 centimeters height. So these are this is the biggest setup with the most pots. But I think, I'm quite sure you can build it smaller if you don't need it that big. I was offered also this water quality tester for pH and whatever it can measure. So I did not have such a tool. I will check later if this is suitable for everything. Then we have a 40-hour plug time. Yeah, I told them I don't need it because I have of those old school pieces I have laying around 20 pieces in the basement, but yeah, if it's complementary, fine. Another pieces for the backside of the walls. Maybe we have to count those. Then this is a foam base, also for growing the plants. So you can put in here the seeds. If you can see that, you can put in here the seeds and then leave it into water and maybe nutrient solution. I don't know exactly right now. I have to read a little bit through that. Also for preparing the first bunch of seeds for the tower. I don't know that there are difference right now. So maybe if someone of you is quite familiar with this topic, I would be happy to see some comments and maybe some information. What's your experience with that? This is a kind of piece for connecting the hose. Yeah, let's see. So this is the hose for getting the water to the top. Okay. I'm just thinking I'm missing some hoses. No. There's some hiding below these wall parts. So this one, I don't know what this is. Maybe this is the piece from the pump, which is sitting down there in this base, in this water base or reservoir, which pumps the water up to the ring, and I barely can see the ring below these wall parts. So let's take them out also. These two and these two. and the other 400,000. How did they get those out? Oh, okay. There is a trick. Only people know who are packaging this. And all those parts seem to be the same one, so it's quite a cool design, because you only have to make a form for that, then you can make these parts and make thousands of that. Okay, and this one also out. That's a lot of stuff. Looks more, so they are really good at packaging those things. Yeah, and what we have here is the wheelbase and the base, and I thought about, because I saw that they have some logos on it, but this one doesn't have. Yeah, it's a little bit scratched here on some sides. It's not really nice. If you can see that here, it's scratched. Here it's sturdy. Here it's scratched. Yeah, it's maybe they can pack it much more better. I will report it to them and I will see how they react to that, because if you pay 330 euros for a lot of plastic pieces, and it's coming like that with these kind of scratches everywhere. Can you see that? That's not really nice. I don't like that. But yeah, we will see. Okay, in the base there is this kind of ring I told you. So this is only hang with those hooks to the top. It's connected with a pump hose here, and pumps the water up there, and you can see here are some holes on the side which are spraying the nutrient solution with water mixed to the roots of the plants. This piece, it looks like it's from the pump, the feet, so that you can put the pump in there and it's sticking to the floor. And last but not least, there is a cover. Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay. Sorry, the cover is for the top. So I thought about, hey, I need a cover for the base, but there's no hole for the hose, but we don't need that. This is really the top plate, so that it's covered completely, and no air, no light, sunlight or flies can enter it easily. Good. So let's take this away, and I will show you the parts again. And right now, unmantled or unpacked here. So you have this piece here, the cover, whole bunch of those wall plates or wall pieces, the connectors of the wall pieces which are inside the tower, rock wool, nutrient solution, net ports, a wheelbase, pump, hose, yeah, foam, and yeah. So this is the package you will get. Some parts are scratched, unfortunately, like this base, but so far it looks, beside the scratches, it looks great, and we will see in the next video how long it will take to build this tower. So that's it from my side for now, and stay tuned for the next video.